Hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth podcast today. The reason why I'm doing this video, and I'm going to put it on the podcast channel, and I'm also going to put it on my channel. And the reason I'm doing this video is, even though it's duplicate, the reason I'm doing it duplicate is this. I started Tom and Ruth podcast. I had really great response, really great activity on it. It was up to 150 subscribers and growing. I had a couple thousand comments already, and it was just growing so fast. And I loaded on one of my things, which was a no-no, on the podcast. I'm just not going to say all of it. American in the Philippines, and that one word not only got the channel gone, it's gone. YouTube says it was, upon looking at the video, it was not upon their guidelines, and your channel grew too fast. Never heard such thing. You take some of the big vloggers out there, put a video on, and get 5,000 views in 2 seconds. 2 seconds, 5,000 views. So okay. Anyway, they deleted the channel, and I went back to try to recover it and talk to them, and they said, well, it's just no, basically. And he said, you can file an appeal. So I filed an appeal. So the long story short of it, I decided it's okay. They did what they did, maybe, and the guy said it was the wordage that I used in that link, that I put the link on there. So, and in my description, and I kind of mentioned it in the thing. So that's the reason why I'm kind of vague today. I will start making sure that certain things I will say, certain words that, so I won't get that, because I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it for 2 or 3 reasons. I'm doing podcasting to help the people in the U.S. or throughout the world that want to listen to podcasts. They can push a button, download it. They can download it on iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, Google. They can download it on LinkedIn, Tumblr, TikTok, YouTube. They can download it from there's like 10 more things that I can't even remember the names. Skeezer, Deezer. There's so many things. So anyway, I have all that signed up. Facebook, and so I have all that signed up. So when I put out a video, it goes to all those sources. Well, apparently all those sources came, and I guess whatever, and I had an influx of social media at one time, and the guy said it said it showed as spam on the thing, and I said, well, I don't understand what that means. I really don't understand what that means. I really don't. So I said, well, I have vloggers throughout the world. I said, my number one country now, I thought was the United States, but now it's Slovenia. I don't even know where the country is. I got to look it up. Brazil. So Slovenia and Brazil, United States, and it goes Peru, and then it goes down. So the channel itself is changing. Who's looking at the channel? So I found myself going, okay, this is a little strange. So maybe because of social media caused it to do that. And I kind of explained that to them and tried to do it in an explanation with less than 1,000 words or characters, as you know. That's all I give you. So long story short, I said, okay, I will give it a couple days, and if not, I'll start it again and do it 100% properly, except I will kind of do it differently, and I will link it, but I'll tell you there's a video on it and give you the link maybe to the podcast, but I kind of do it differently. Maybe not share it to everything. It's automatic. It's on Podbean. It's my GoDaddy. Podbean is my GoDaddy. So It means I use that as my lister. I use that as my web address. I have a small web page, but it just goes to that, and it's nothing. It's no different than Joe Rogan when he gets on there and he speaks and it does. It gets, and Joel Osteen gets on there and they get 100,000 views in 2 seconds. But I kind of want to explain what happened, because I've had quite a few people say, "What happened to your channel? It's gone." I went to go listen. The podcasts are still being done, but they're not. I'm not listing them on YouTube. And what I'm trying to do is this particular podcast coming up. I'm going to explain this particular podcast coming up is going to be about this, and I will go in detail, but I won't say the words that I said, that I did before that caused me the grief that said. There was no restrictions on it because, as you know, it's not monetized. But the funny thing about it is that it kind of bothers me is I'm going to say this, and hopefully I won't get in trouble again. They ran ads on my 300, 400, 500 view video, and they're talking about spam and all the other things and influx of people, but yet they're running ads on my video. Saying to myself, well, if you think it's good enough for ads, what are you doing? Right? Just saying. So I'm trying to be calm, and trying to be like that. So and like I said, so I'm doing this, and I'm gonna post this on my YouTube, and I'm gonna post it on my Tom and Ruth podcast, so and get both meanings on it. Because it'll add a video there that kind of give you an idea of why I started the channel. And so, like an intro or something. But I did do an intro today, and it's on there. I had to redo everything, and I had like 5 videos slotted to go on there. As you guys know, being a vlogger, they say you don't have a job, but you do have a job. You're keeping busy on these things. So what you do is always have a couple of videos in backup. So Tom and Ruth has a couple of videos back up in case I don't feel good that day or something's wrong or we're going somewhere, and I put a video on. It's not as if I have to have a video on every day. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I miss a day or two. But it's just something that I get people ask me questions and they want answers immediately, and that's what I really try to do. Because reason why the 7162 form that I talked about today on the video came up is because people are asking me about it. Not 1, not 2, not 5, not 10, more than that. And so, hey, did you get yours? I didn't get mine. Did you get yours? Did you get yours? So that's the reason why. And there's social media, Facebook, they message me, or my emails, or, comments here, or, so it's a variance. And as you know, but I really was kind of discouraged with that. And I really wasn't sure how to deal with that. I was really discouraged. And I talked to him. It's 10:30 at night. And I talked to him and kind of got it all squared away. I mean, really nice gentleman. We're going to solve the problem for you. Well, come to find out, yeah, well, is really no help in the long run. You get in the thing in despair that really got me was, if you're going to do that, you're showing something here on my channel, and you're doing that over there. What's fair? Is it fair for you to get the benefit? Are you gaining benefit by showing ads on somebody else's channel? I guess you are, right? So why is it that social media is all coming to mind, like people in Slovenia? I mean, I'm going to go look that up. Brazil, okay, I know where that's at. The United States, all right. Peru, okay. Apparently people are looking for that. And this is my podcast. So apparently it's a new thing that is going. The number 4th one was, or 5th one was Panama, Colombia. Then it listed it, and it had it listed to over 60 where my views are coming from. Then it listed the average age for the people watching my videos as of 6 months ago, 4 months ago, was between 55 and 75, like that age group. Now it's 30 and 45. So it's dropped from one to another. So it's weird. I don't know. Before it said average time put up a video is at 6 p.m. on. Now it's at 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Weird. How did it change? Did they change the algorithms? Did something happen? I don't know, but it kind of gives you an aspect of like, and I know I'm rambling, but I kind of want to just say that because people tell me you're not really talking on your videos, you cut them short, way short sometimes when you need to keep going. So I'm going to do that today for a few minutes. But I just want to say that my feelings is that, and not just here on when you do videos, you want to always do videos to the best of your ability so people have benefit of watching them. I'm here for, sure, I do videos to make money. I don't do videos not to make money, but more so than making the money, I do it to help people. $1 a video or $2 a video is, if I get to $5 a video, that's fantastic. So if I have a video that goes and I get 8,000, 10,000 views, it makes $5, $6. Well, that's fantastic. You do 30 of those a month. Well, there you go. You get 240 bucks. It's a lot of work, and it's not guaranteed you're going to get that. Sure, there are times when you put out something, you get a little bit more. There was one recently I did last week. I had 7,000 views. 5,400 views, 5,400, and I made $1. And the one I did day before yesterday, I made $4. And it's just it's strange how that works. But I'm not really worried about that. Honestly, I never look at it. And I looked at it recently because I want to find out where my views are coming from and what's going on, because that made me think about what's going on in it and how it's working, because of why would my channel disappear? I literally saw it and it's gone. And I was heartbroken. And I hope because it's not like you can start something and make it in 2 minutes and everything's fine. It takes hours sometimes to do something, to start a channel and do it correctly, because I'm not a person, I'm not that knowledgeable in things, but I'm knowledgeable on certain things. Certain things I'm knowledgeable on is how to reach some of the people, not all the people, because my channel's so small. I'm not someone like Old Dog and some of the guys out there, Philippine P, Tim K, that got, and even Philly's got, 100,000 subscribers. Mine is at 23,000, slowly growing, but it's like, but I was looking at their channels, but I get more interaction than they do. I have more interaction, meaning that my click-through rate, I guarantee, is higher than theirs, and my interaction's higher than theirs. They may have more subs, but my interaction's higher because I reply to every comment. I don't care if it's hi back. Thank you. I have 100 people say hi. I have 100, everyone. Deb Ha, TGI Fridays, a buddy of mine, an old drinking buddy of mine from Ormond Beach, Florida, TGI Fridays. And hi, I'm sitting here having a cold one thinking about you, watching it on the big screen. And what that means is he's sitting there in the TGI at 2 a.m., closing it down, having a cold beer, watching me on the big screen because he has nothing to do before he go home. Chilling, and I have to say I used to do that myself when I worked late nights. But overall, I wanted to go in detail and kind of say what was on my mind about that, and hopefully everything will be fine. But I'm just basically saying I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos, and I want to thank everybody for always spending their time watching them. We all know we only have this much time in life, and you're taking out the part of that time just to watch my videos really means a lot, because we're only slotted so much time on this earth, and you taking time to even listen. The guy said to me the other day, I'm tired of watching guys like yourself vlogging. All you guys talk about is how much it costs to live there, how much my Filipina did this, or my Filipina did that. And as he's talking, he's telling me these things, I'm thinking to myself, well, dude, it's reality. It's no different than driving down a road and you have road rage and you're trying to get away from the guy and you're explaining that same concentration of what's happening to you. It's like here I'm reporting what's happening around me, and that sometimes will grant me highly successful in the video of whatever views I get. But the comments is what really matters to me. It's the views matters, of course, but it's the interaction with my friends and family, because I consider every one of you my friends, that really makes a difference. It makes a difference overall that it matters that if you guys are okay, I'm okay. If Claude makes it to the U.S., I'm happy he made it to the U.S. If Steve made it back to the U.S. working at Walmart, I'm happy for him, and I still talk to him. If my buddy David lives in Ridgewood there in Florida, he's okay. And my other buddies, my RV World guy, he's okay because he's out in the desert somewhere now for 3 weeks and lost contact. But it's like I have a group of family on YouTube that stays in contact with me. And it's a much broader group than it seems. Even though I will get, whatever likes, but the comments 100, 200, 300, 400, where someone will put up a video and have, 50,000 views, and they have 20 comments or 40 comments or 80 comments or 175 comments or even 275 comments. My input would say if you got 100,000 views, you would have, 1,000 comments. So you can see the interaction there. And I've noticed YouTube this time of year, they have cut a lot of what I mean is things that's going on because it's not holiday time. Their influx is holiday time. And what I mean cut is I can tell by the ads, you see the same ads on every video. So if I'm on this channel, I see the ad, I go on this channel, it's the same ad. So that means that advertiser's advertising crazy. And then go on the next channel, it's the same ad on all three. So that's telling you that there's not a lot of advertisers too. And that's probably the reason why they influx that out. Now, it's just telling you from my personal opinion what I've seen. But I do want to thank everybody for that short time that you watched that 10-minute video or this 20-minute video. And I want to thank everybody for doing that because it does matter. Thank you, everybody. I want to thank you so much. God bless everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.